Step back into the glitzy, gritty world of Casino, 1995, as we explore where its iconic cast is now in 2025. In 1995, at 52, Robert De Niro delivered a powerhouse performance as Sam Ace Rothstein in Casino, capturing the sharp, calculating casino boss with unmatched charisma. His bold suits, commanding presence, and fiery scenes with Joe Pesci drove the film's intense narrative. Interesting fact, De Niro trained with real Vegas casino dealers to master Ace's precise mannerisms, adding authenticity to every move. In 2025, at 82, De Niro remains a Hollywood titan. He starred in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon in 2023, earning widespread praise, and welcomed a daughter that year at 79, showing he's still full of surprises and unstoppable energy. In 1995, at 37, Sharon Stone gave a riveting performance as Ginger McKenna in Casino, portraying the glamorous yet troubled hustler-turned-socialite with raw intensity. Her bold fashion and emotional scenes with Robert De Niro earned her a Golden Globe and an Oscar nod. Interesting fact, Stone improvised some of Ginger's most iconic lines, adding depth to the role. In 2025, at 67, Stone remains a Hollywood icon. She starred in TV roles like Ratchet, embraced painting with exhibitions in Berlin, and stays active in philanthropy, radiating confidence and timeless style. In 1995, at 52, Joe Pesci electrified audiences as Nicky Santoro in Casino, playing the volatile, ruthless mob enforcer with magnetic intensity. His wild energy and brutal scenes with Robert De Niro made the film unforgettable. Interesting fact, Pesci's iconic funny how scene was inspired by a real-life encounter he had with a mobster while working as a waiter. In 2025, at 82, Pesci leads a quieter life, largely retired from acting. He returned briefly for Scorsese's The Irishman in 2019, proving his talent endures, and now enjoys music and privacy, cementing his legacy as a gangster film legend. In 1995, at 48, James Woods slithered into the role of Lester Diamond in Casino, portraying Ginger's sleazy, manipulative ex with perfect smarmy charm. His slick performance added a seedy edge to the film's Las Vegas underbelly. Interesting fact, Woods was a child prodigy with a reported IQ of 180 and briefly attended MIT before pursuing acting. In 2025, at 78, Woods has slowed down on-screen work, focusing on voice roles like Hades in Hercules. He stayed active in political commentary on social media, maintaining a polarizing presence while his memorable performances continue to resonate. In 1995, at 69, Don Rickles brought his legendary wit to Casino as Billy Sherbert, the loyal casino manager. His sharp, dry humor grounded the film's chaos, delivering subtle but memorable moments alongside Robert De Niro. Interesting fact, Rickles was known as Mr. Warmth for his biting insult comedy, yet was beloved offstage for his kindness. Sadly, in 2025, Rickles is no longer with us, having passed away in 2017 at 90 from kidney failure. His iconic stand-up career and roles in films like Toy Story as Mr. Potato Head ensure his comedy legacy lives on. In 1995, at 68, Alan King portrayed Andy Stone in Casino, delivering a subtle yet pivotal performance as the mob-connected union official. His understated authority added depth to the film's intricate power struggles, shining in scenes tied to the Tangiers operations. Interesting fact, King was a comedy legend, performing over 90 times on The Ed Sullivan Show and mentoring stars like Billy Crystal. Sadly, in 2025, King is no longer with us, having passed away in 2004 at 76 from lung cancer. His extensive work in film, TV, and stand-up continues to cement his legacy as a versatile entertainer. In 1995, at 38, Kevin Pollak portrayed Philip Green in Casino, delivering a nuanced performance as the mob's polished frontman for the Tangiers. His subtle charm and understated tension added depth to the film's criminal web. Interesting fact, Pollak is a master impressionist, mimicking stars like Christopher Walken and William Shatner on his podcast. In 2025, at 68, Pollak remains active, starring in shows like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and hosting Kevin Pollak's Chat Show. His stand-up comedy and versatile roles keep him a beloved figure in entertainment. In 1995, at 68, Elque Jones played Pat Webb in Casino, portraying the no-nonsense county commissioner with a gritty, authoritative edge. His scenes, particularly challenging Robert De Niro's Ace Rothstein, added tension to the film's Las Vegas power struggles. Interesting fact, Jones starred in over 60 films, often as tough guys in westerns like The Wild Bunch, and directed the cult classic A Boy and His Dog. Sadly, in 2025, Jones is no longer with us, having passed away in 2022 at 94 from natural causes. His rugged charm and diverse career remain a Hollywood staple. In 1995, at 56, Dick Smothers played the senator in Casino, bringing a slick, corrupt charm to his brief but memorable role in Martin Scorsese's Las Vegas epic. His comedic background added a subtle irony to the crooked politician's scenes. Interesting fact, as half of the Smothers brothers, Dick helped pioneer political satire on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, influencing modern comedy. In 2025, at 86, Smothers remains active, performing with his brother Tommy and appearing in documentaries about their groundbreaking show. His enduring wit and contributions to entertainment keep him a beloved figure. In 1995, at 56, Frank Vincent delivered a gripping performance as Frankie Marino in Casino, embodying the tough, loyal mobster with a menacing edge. His intense scenes, especially under Joe Pesci's Nicky, added grit to the film's criminal world. Interesting fact, Vincent was a skilled drummer who performed with artists like Del Shannon before focusing on acting. Sadly, in 2025, Vincent is no longer with us, having passed away in 2017 at 78 from heart surgery complications. His iconic roles, like Phil Leotardo in The Sopranos, ensure his legacy endures in crime drama history. In 1995, at 42, John Bloom played Don Ward in Casino, portraying the bumbling slots manager with a naive charm that clashed hilariously with Robert De Niro's Ace Rothstein. His brief role, marked by Ace's fiery outburst, became a fan favorite. Interesting fact, Bloom, better known as horror host Joe Bob Briggs, once crashed Shudder's servers with his last drive-in premiere due to massive viewership. In 2025, at 72, Bloom thrives as a cult icon, hosting the last drive-in on Shudder and performing his one-man show How Rednecks Saved Hollywood at film festivals. In 1995, at 39, Melissa Prophet portrayed Jennifer Santoro in Casino, bringing a glamorous edge to the wife of Joe Pesci's volatile Nicky. Her brief but vivid role added flair to the film's Las Vegas underworld. Interesting fact, a former Miss California and Miss USA runner-up, Prophet appeared in a 1987 Playboy pictorial, boosting her Hollywood profile. In 2025, at 69, Prophet has shifted from acting to talent management, representing stars like Joe Pesci and working as executive director of development for Robert Evans' company at Paramount Pictures, thriving behind the scenes. In 1995, at 48, Vinny Vella portrayed Artie Piscano in Casino, delivering a memorable performance as the stressed-out Kansas City mobster whose rants and notebook inadvertently spark an FBI probe. His scenes, especially with Catherine Scorsese, added gritty authenticity. Interesting fact, Vella hosted the Vinny Vella Show on public access TV, showcasing his larger-than-life personality. Sadly, in 2025, Vella is no longer with us, having passed away in 2019 at 72 from liver cancer. His roles in The Sopranos as Jimmy Patrill and other gangster films cement his legacy in crime drama. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.